A getaway with you and your significant other is just an amazing way to reconnect. And this RV right here is an excellent one to connect in. The living area features a jackknife sofa with storage both below and up top, all built into a slide. Up front is a queen bed with plenty of storage both above and down below. And it all starts right here. This is where the reconnection begins. This is really the only seating place in the RV, and I kind of dig it. It's a jackknife sofa, plenty of room for two people here. You'll see it has these tables that they're removable if you don't want them, just pull them right out. But if you do, it's a great place where you can work or have a meal, and of course you still get the cup holder. The other thing I like is if you want to make this a little more like theater seating, you can drop down the center console, you have some additional cup holders here, and it's going to be directly across from a TV. So if you want to have movie night, this is a great spot for it. But, maybe it's a little cold and you need a throw. Well, you have an excellent spot for a throw blanket right down here, and it's very easy to access thanks to the dual drawers. If it's hot, you need to open up a window. You have a window right here. It also has roller shades on there, so if you need to block out the sun, you can do so. Storage all across the top here too. Now, if it is hot, you'll see that you have a roof-mounted AC, so this will keep you nice and cool. Or, if it's not quite hot enough for that, again, open up a few windows, get some cross ventilation. You can run the max air fan here, which will, again, help to cool things down. Right up front is going to be the bed, queen size bed in this one. Again, another window here. So as you can see, they really thought this through, not just for ventilation purposes, but also to make sure it brings a lot of natural light into a smaller RV. Underneath, take a look at this. Kind of going with that name air, right? There's plenty of open storage. It's an open air in here, lots of windows. I just love what they kind of done with the name. I think it's very fitting for the RV itself. Right over here to the side is your wardrobe. There's a removable shelf in there, which is great. A couple more storage drawers down below, as well as all across the top is storage. And take a look at this. You have some robe hooks as soon as you walk in, so if you need to hang up jackets, sweatshirts, you can do that. Plus, you can just kick your shoes off and just be able to store those all right underneath the bed. The kitchen has an L-shaped countertop, the Envision suite of appliances, and a TV. So one of the coolest things about this floor plan for me is the fact that, again, this is lighter weight, a little bit smaller, right? You're under that 5,000 pound GVWR, yet look at all of the countertop prep space you get here. That is amazing. Oftentimes, right, it'll just stop right here and you have to have cooktop, sink, then you're left with about this much space of countertop. That is not at all the case here, and I dig it. Now, granted, if you're prepping space here, you will be in front of the TV, so just keep that in mind. But, you do still have a little bit of space over here if need be. You'll also see that the 2-burner cooktop is recessed with the glass cover. The sink also has a cover as well, so they try to let you really utilize all this space. You'll notice the electrical outlet in case you need to plug anything in, like a coffee maker or a blender there. And open this up just to kind of show you how the sink works. You can see the faucet pops up just like so. And then underneath you have great additional storage. My favorite part being that they left room there for a trash can. Bank of 3 large drawers. The bottom one here is nice and deep, and take a look at how much space you have for pots and pans. Up top, you have additional storage space here, microwave, hood, and as you can see, again, they're both going to be Envision, as our refrigerator is. The TV here, I do want to show, this actually has a lock, and if we unlock this, look at that. This opens up and provides lots of space right back here for our components. Now, the refrigerator is right across the way, and again, this is the Envision refrigerator. It's 10.7 cubic foot, 12-volt compressor-driven, fridge up top and freezer down below, which I prefer because I'm going to be reaching into the refrigerator and grabbing things more often than I am the freezer, and I'd rather just have it kind of at shoulder height rather than having to duck down and grab down here. The bathroom features an impressive vanity, dual mirrored medicine cabinet, and large shower. The bathroom features a pocket door, toilet right here that is turned on an angle. Now, it is a plastic bowl, but again, makes sense when you're trying to save a little bit of weight. And as far as positioning, I think angling it was a good thing because my knees aren't banging into the wall and I still have plenty of shoulder room. Now over to this side is a large vanity. You can see that this is going to be your thermoformed countertop here. Love all the space you have around it. Undermount stainless steel bowl. Little bit of storage underneath here, especially in the back there. And then you have your outlet here too. I also do love the fact that they gave you a spot for your toilet paper holder, and up top is going to be your dual mirrored medicine cabinet. You'll also notice a window in the bathroom. Now, of course, I have the shade drawn, but far too often you don't have windows in the bathroom and they're so dark, but this being the air, they want to make sure they let in a lot of natural light, and that also helps with the skylight right here. Now, at 6 foot tall, I can stand up in here pretty easily. I'm about 200 pounds. I will admit, if I turn sideways, this is pretty tight. If you're broader shoulders, you might want to check this one out because I would be rubbing on the door. So chances are I'd have to kind of stand like this and use the hand wand to make a shower happen. Let's take a look at the outside of the 2025 Jayco Jay Feather Air 16RB. Right up front is a power tongue jack. Behind that, your two 20-pound propane tanks and cover, and you can see 2 batteries on this coach too. Of course, diamond plating here helping protect the front end as well as a few lights. And then you have the smooth kind of fiberglass front here, as well as fiberglass all the way around the sides. Now, the cool thing about this one with the fiberglass is this has Asdel composite both inside and outside, meaning that not only is it lighter weight, but you're also not going to get the off-gassing, and it doesn't absorb moisture. So lots of advantages there. One other thing you'll notice is right here, and that is the fact that you have side camera prep. So if you want that, it'll give you some greater visibility. And if you take a look at the passenger, you'll see it's actually pretty finished off, nice and open. You have lights on both sides, electrical outlet on this side, and then you will find the battery disconnect on the other. Right here is going to be the Lippert solid step. So you have that nice stable step system coming in, nice big landing right there on the first step. So when you step out, you have just a little bit more to step onto. Larger grab handle here as well. And you have a really big window in the door, which again is nice to let in all that natural light. Plus, of course, we can see the warranty with a 2-year limited and 3-year structural. Right up top is your power awning with LED light strip there. And if you want TV, there will be a spot to be able to mount it here, as well as your connections right underneath. Something else I really like about Jayco products is the fact that they have Goodyear endurance tires. This is going to be a 225/75 15-inch tire, and that is a E load range tire on there as well. Coming around, I do want to point this out. These right here are actually currently the most expensive stabilizer jacks in the industry. They call them quick drop. The reason they're called quick drop is because they're meant to be used with the power drill. A lot of people do with manual ones, but what they don't realize, you can actually strip that screw out really easily. But with the quick drops, that won't happen as they're reinforced, and that's how it's meant to be used. And if we take a look right here, we can see that we also have the pull-out griddle. Boom, look at that. What a great way to be able to put a kind of outside cooking space in here. I think this is fantastic. Pull it out, do your cooking, slide it right back in when you're done. You have water access right out here with both hot and cold water access, and of course a propane quick connect underneath. So even if you don't want to hook it up or hook up that grill, you can use any one you want. If you have a Blackstone or something like that, by all means do your thing. Something else I really enjoy is this right here, and that's the fact that they actually put a ladder on here. When so many manufacturers are going to just ladder prep and then you have to buy a separate telescoping ladder, not the case. So thank you, Jayco, for still including that. 250-pound weight capacity, and that will let you climb up onto the fully walkable roof. You will also see here that there's backup camera prep if you want that, and right down below, if you want to take a couple bikes with you or you want some extra cargo, this one has the receiver there, so you can just slide that equipment in. Coming around to the utility side, you'll see black tank flush right here, city water there, cable inlet, 30-amp detachable power cord, and this one has a tankless on-demand water heater for near limitless hot water. And I know what you're thinking, Ian, I love it, but how much is it? I got you covered. For price and nearest availability, all you have to do is click on the link in the description.